Welcome to another episode of Titan PI TV, where we're looking at the inside workings of a live operational investigation agency, that being here, Titan in Derby. I am your host and Managing Director of Titan Private Investigation Limited, Simon Henson. Welcome and happy Friday. Don't forget, if you prefer to listen to podcasts, you can download Titan PI TV podcast wherever you download your podcasts. So I hear you ask, why am I not dressed in my normal attire of shirt and trousers? Well, the reason is, as I've been helping out on a surveillance deployment today as the surveillance motorcyclist, and I'm currently on my way home stuck in traffic. So I thought, why not do a post on Titan's specialist surveillance motorcycle course, which is a 5-day course. This is a dying breed. We're so short of qualified motorcyclists, and Titan is the only training provider who is offering the 5-day specialist motorcyclist course in the UK. So it's going to become more of a dying breed. It is a specific role and it is seen as a specialism. So we're looking for 2 applicants or 2 learners to apply for our course. We have 2 courses when the weather is nice, hopefully, but we are in the UK, so it might not be, but it should be. So we run them, they're 5 days, 19th to the 23rd of May and the 15th to the 19th of September this year. So learners who want to apply, what is the prerequisite for the course? First of all, you need to be a competent surveillance operative. So we're asking for operatives to apply who have got a minimum of 2 years surveillance knowledge and background and expertise. The reason we want that is not because we're elitist, it's because the last thing we want you to be doing is thinking about your commentary and your surveillance skills, because all you're doing is transferring that into a completely different role, which is on a motorcycle, and it is a completely different role, which you'll learn if you come on the course. The second prerequisite is you need to be a competent motorcyclist rider. So we're asking for motorcyclists with a minimum of 4 years experience on a motorcycle. And the reason for that, once again, is because you need to be competent. We can't be thinking about our rider skills. It needs to come naturally. And the third prerequisite is you have your motorcycle. So we provide all of the training, we provide the comms, the radios. You just need to provide your motorcycle, have at least 2 years surveillance experience as a vehicle driver, and 4 years experience as a motorcyclist. Because the last thing we want is you thinking about either your surveillance or your riding, because that's going to end up in catastrophe. It is by far the most dangerous role in the surveillance industry, and the danger comes from your own team, not other members of the public, because they're going to be acting more sporadically, certainly when we go into losses, etc. So what do we teach? Day 1 of the course is a check ride. So we go out with the 2 learners and we check that you are competent enough to continue on the course. It's a fun day, and it's effectively, we ride out, get some chips, ride back, and there's some coaching on the way of things we do like, things we don't like, things you're doing well, areas of development. Day 2, we're looking at use of cover, we're looking at distancing, we're looking at the glossary. We're teaching you the 3 commands which you'll get from your surveillance team, which are make ground, come through, and cancel. We're going to be looking at parallel routes. We're going to be looking at how you work up and down the convoy, dependent on what the I-boys saying in their commentary. Then day 3 and 4, you're going to be out with a 4-car surveillance team, working as real as we can get in the training environment. So you're going to be doing A roads, you're going to be doing B roads, you're going to be doing motorways, you're going to experience stop and plot, loss procedures, car park procedures, motorway services procedures, and much more. And then day 5, it's what everyone's been waiting for, it's the final exercise, which is as real as we can get in the training environment to a live operational deployment. And this is where everyone steps up, because we make it so real. Our subject you would never have seen before, and that subject will not have a radio. So if we have a loss, it's a real loss. So we have to make sure that that procedure goes in to recover it. So that's the course. Why choose Titan? Titan's 4 instructors are all ex-police. On the May course and the September course, they've got a combined police service of 107 years as surveillance operatives, which is a hell of a long time and a hell of a lot of experience. And they will pass this on to you, the bits that are relevant to civilian surveillance, because all of it isn't relevant. For example, the size of the teams and certain roles, which we can and can't do in Civistry. What is the cost of the course? The course is £1,500 plus VAT. So that's £1,800 including the VAT. And we're looking for 2 applicants. We would love you to apply. We want to pass on this knowledge. Just because you apply doesn't mean that you will be taken, because we do have that quite strict prerequisite, and we will be doing vetting because we've got to pass this knowledge base on to the right people. So please, if you've enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up. We love a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss further episodes, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, thanks for listening.